Hey, what's going on, good folks? We got another story here that we're going to speak about right now. Parents face neglect charges after a child was found wondering why they was at the club. All right, and not a club. They say it's a strip club. On your man Chris Thorns. Let's get into it. All right, good folks, on your man Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. Two parents is facing neglect charges after a child was found wandering around why they was at the clubbing, dropping it like a hot and everything you want to call it. Okay, the two people we're going to talk about is the lady by the name of Ciera Hurd, and her husband name is Daryl Lentz, Lentz. This story is coming out of Miami Beach, and this story just happened about a week or two ago, and I accidentally ran into it, and I saw it. I said, Jesus Christ. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let y'all hear this for yourselves. And wow, that's all I can say is wow.
Now at 11, new video tonight shows the moment.
I hate when they do that.
Now at 11, new video tonight shows the moment police officers find a 2-year-old girl wandering alone while her parents were out clubbing in Miami Beach. It turns out the little girl wasn't the only child the couple had left by themselves that night. CBS News Miami's Larry Seward joins us live from the newsroom. And Larry, they want their kids back, don't they?
They do, Elliot. Their 4 children are in state custody at the moment. That could change based on a court hearing set for next week. Tonight, we get our first look at the moment police found the couple's 2-year-old wandering alone.
At 2:50 a.m., they're behind that unlocked white metal gate.
Hey, Mama.
Miami Beach police officers meet a barefoot 2-year-old girl wearing a T-shirt and diaper clutching her bottle.
Where's Mommy? You okay? Where's your mommy?
Police try to calm the girl while 2 security guards explained how they found her.
I was just checking. I got to do my round.
Hey, you saw her here, right here?
I heard that she was walking.
In Spanish, one guard says she did this to the gate like she wanted to get out.
We never leave them.
Last week, Ciera Hurd and Daryl Lentz told us they left their 4 children alone with one another inside Lentz's apartment. Lentz told the oldest, a 12-year-old, to lock the door. The couple went clubbing to celebrate Lentz's birthday. 4.5 hours later, officers find the 2-year-old wandering her apartment complex. Police search for several minutes, then discover an open door on the 3rd floor. Inside, they found Lentz's children asleep. Police later tracked down and arrested both parents. They face felony charges. In an interview with CBS News Miami's Peter Dench, the couple expressed remorse.
You're not going to do that again?
We're definitely not doing that anymore.
We would never, ever do that again.
Now they are fighting to regain custody of their children.
A judge is allowing the parents to have contact with their children, but all 4 remain in state custody until Tuesday's hearing. Live in the newsroom, Larry Seward, CBS News Miami.
Tuesday was October the 1st. I looked at their names. I didn't see anything that they put out there saying that they got their children back or not. Maybe whoever who know these people probably can say whether they got their children back or not. Now, see, this is the type of shit right here. And a lot of people will have a problem with people speaking about they should have their children taken away. And this, that, and the third, which I can understand that, in a situation like this, because guaranteed you, this is not the first time they done that. It's not, and if it is, well, like Teddy Pendergrass says, you got bad luck. That's what you got. That's what you got. Bad luck, yeah. But anyway, yeah, but again, it is the first time, you got bad luck. They're just bad luck. But I don't think this is the first time that they've done that, okay? You have some people that say, is that what you about, getting folks' kids taken away? Here's what I say about that for people who say that. I get what you're saying when you ask that question. Trust me, I do. But are you not against children being put in harm's way? That's what I would ask a person who asked that question. Are you against people, children taken away? I would ask them, are you against children being harmed? Are you not against it? Okay? So that right there can kind of weigh or balance out on the scale. I get what you're saying, but do you get what I'm saying, though? By them leaving the children at home, what if they didn't see that little girl right there? What if the security guard didn't see her at all? What if nobody has seen her? Just think of the possibilities of what might have happened to that baby if nobody saw her or nobody heard her cries. Anything's possible. Okay? So to the naysayers who say, are you for people getting their children taken away? I mean, you have to look at what just happened. Okay? You have to look at what happened. So let's just say the first time they do this, you say, hey, I don't think that children should be taken away. The law agrees with you. The children should be taken away. But they do it again. Then what would you say? Are you going to keep on saying that their children don't need to be taken away? Or you going to finally say, hey, y'all keep doing this, then no wonder. Well, you probably do need to lose your kids because apparently y'all only thinking about yourselves and not the children, which would sound like in a situation like this. She was more so worried about celebrating this man's birthday versus, I would say, having somebody there who was probably more responsible for watching kids. Not saying the 12-year-old didn't know how to watch the kids, but the child was 12-year-old, for God's sakes. What do they really know about watching people? Other than, yeah, I'm here, I'm the older person, I'm in charge. But seriously, what do they really know about babysitting? It's not their children. Because you know why? Because everything that has happened to them was through y'all. Meaning y'all fed them, y'all clothed them. Hopefully y'all made sure they got to school every day. When they was sick, hopefully y'all got them to the doctor like y'all supposed to. Because they are dependent on y'all. All right? So he would know the meat and potatoes of, or he or she, whoever was doing the watching, they would know the meat and potatoes of the situation. Like, okay, well, I'm here, and I got to make sure this and that don't happen, this and that don't happen. And then on top of that, this baby's in a diaper. All right? This baby's in a diaper. So, that means the 12-year-old has to change the diaper whenever the child soils himself. Not saying they don't know how to do it, but still, though, this is a big responsibility to put on a 12-year-old while y'all go out clubbing. All right? But see, I don't think that's what really happened. What I believe happened was y'all waited till they fell asleep. And that's when y'all went out. Okay, that's what I think what happened. Y'all waited till they were asleep and when y'all went out. And I could be wrong. I believe y'all waited till they were asleep and then y'all went out. All right? Because for the 2-year-old to get out like that, that's amazing to me because a lot of times I say that children that young is not finna go nowhere where they're not familiar with the area. But they say this baby walked down 3 stories. Wow, that's amazing. I guess I was wrong when I said that a child would not walk down all them stairs. I was wrong. Because this baby did, according to what the story, this baby did walk down all them stairs. But then again, maybe this baby was familiar with that. And she knew how to do it. All right? So, wow, this is... I don't get it. And the guy asked him, you're not going to do that no more. No, I'm not going to do it no more. Y'all shouldn't have done it this time or the time before that or the time before that. It should have to take the news to catch y'all for y'all to say, we're not going to do it anymore. Because that's the only reason y'all saying y'all not going to do it anymore because you got caught. All right? And speaking of which, I'm going to let y'all hear them talk.
We are not bad parents.
Not bad parents.
A bad mistake. Even if they're old enough where you say lock the door, don't do it.
Only on CBS News Miami, parents sharing their remorse after being charged with child neglect. According to police, their 2-year-old was found wandering the streets while the pair allegedly went clubbing on Miami Beach. Now they say it was simply a bad call. CBS News Miami's Peter Dench has more of this exclusive interview.
We are not bad parents.
Not bad parents.
A bad mistake.
Ciera Hurd and her husband Daryl Lentz say they regret leaving their 4 children alone in this Ocean Drive apartment. Are you sorry that you left them home alone?
Yeah, we definitely are, because since this happened, we expect this to happen. It's a misfortune that happened.
We never leave them. I said this is a lot for us, and it's a lot for them.
And we never
we never leave them like this.
How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe that they don't ever leave them like that? How many of y'all believe that?
Miami Beach police posted this photo on social media of an officer comforting the 2-year-old girl. They say she got out of this 3rd-floor apartment and walked down 3 flights of stairs at midnight on Tuesday of last week. A Good Samaritan found her crying for her mother and called police.
Even if they're old enough where you say lock the doors, don't do it.
Hurd came here from Baltimore with her family to celebrate birthdays for one son and her husband. Police say they went out clubbing to places including Club Madonna and told their 12-year-old son to lock the door.
I told him to lock the door, but he just didn't. I guess he fell asleep, but he wasn't paying attention.
Police say the parents were gone for 4.5 hours. They are charged with child neglect, and both of them received a lecture in bond court from Judge Mindy Glazer.
You can't leave your kids alone. There's water around there. They could have got something terrible could have happened to your children. I know it's late. You think they're sleeping, but you never know with kids. They're very, curious, and you wake up looking for mom. They don't want to be alone.
Any advice you have for other parents in these situations?
Yeah, just try to be as close as possible to your kids.
You're not going to do that again?
Yeah, we're definitely not doing that anymore.
We would never, ever do that again.
Never.
How much do you love your kids, Mom?
More than anybody can ever imagine.
The children are okay and are in DCF custody. Judge Mindy Glazer said she would allow the parents to have contact with them. The parents told us they will be going to a hearing on October 1st, and they hope to regain custody of their children. On Miami Beach, Peter Dench, CBS News, Miami.
He asked a question. I probably asked how much you love your children. Of course she's going to say that on the camera. I love them more than this. I love them more than that. Of course she's going to say that, all right? And I'm not saying that the lady probably don't love her children, okay? I'm not going to even say that. She probably do. But it seems like she's one of them types. When she want to do something, she going to do it by any means necessary. Meaning she want to get out the house, she going to get out the house. Even if it means leaving them at the home by themselves, she going to get out and do it. Now, I don't know, they say he came from Baltimore to be down there to celebrate his birthday, or she came from Baltimore to celebrate the birthday with him. I'm kind of confused on that. But somebody came from Baltimore, they said. But even with that, though, whichever one of you came from Baltimore, nobody had common sense to say, hey, let's find somebody to watch them, just to be on the safe side. Even though we got the 12-year-old or 13-year-old, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Let's just find somebody to watch them on the safe side. That way, we can have our fun. We ain't got to be worried about what's going on at the house, blah, 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 blah. Because, again, you heard what the guy said? They told the older one to lock the door. But apparently he must have fell asleep or whatnot. See what I'm talking about? Stuff can happen, all right? And I want to go on a limb and say, I bet you they probably got mad at the 12-year-old. They probably got mad at the 12-year-old, all right, for not locking the door. They probably did. Because you got some people like that. You'll get mad at a child for being a child. Not because of your irresponsibility, but you're going to get mad at the child for being a child, all right? 12 years old, they get sleeping. They ain't thinking about locking no door, all right? They want to go to sleep. They want to go to sleep. And that's exactly what happened. All right? And then here's what you got to factor in too, which I'm glad he asked that question. Listen to how long they was gone. Now, I can even give it somewhat of a slight pass if they would have said at least an hour and a half. But if I heard it right, they said they was gone for hours. They was gone for hours. So I would ask that same question too. How much do you love your kids, ma'am? Did you love them enough to get back home earlier than 4 hours? Was it that important to get this man out to celebrate his birthday that y'all did this? Was it that important? Y'all couldn't find no babysitter? And if y'all didn't find a babysitter, you can just say, hey, you know what? Since we ain't got no babysitter, little baby, how about I just cook you a dinner or something? Bake you a cake. We'll call it a day, you know, and we'll just try again tomorrow. Maybe I could take them over to their grandma's house or something. Nobody thought about that. Well, that's the first. Somebody called me while I'm doing the video. That's the first. Sorry about that. Yeah, so, you know, nobody thought about that? I'm just curious, you know? I mean, I don't have children, man, and I even know better than this. I know better than this. But I would say this, though, man. You know, thank God the children are safe. Nobody died. And again, it's the 3rd today. So 2 days ago, they supposed to went for a hearing. I don't know how they turned out. So we'll just have to see, or I'll try to do some research, see how they turned out, and see did they get their kids back. But in that, though, guys, including myself, we got to do better. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But it also shows you what I've been saying for the longest and what a lot of people been saying. It shows you how a lot of people put their boot things before their children or put themselves before their children. Because a lot of us are selfish. We really are. I'm your man, Chris Thorns. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. And hey, I'll catch y'all next time. Thank you for listening.